for children in the area. They're for children from 16 months to the age 4, where we will actually go to their house for free twice a week for 30 minutes each time, bring toys, games, and books, and provide an opportunity for parent-child interaction through modeling and play. This is a completely free program for all residents in Templeton who have children in between those ages. There is no income guidelines or anything. It's great for stay-at-home moms who just want to break up the week. And it's also great for children transitioning into preschool or even further into kindergarten. We also offer a program called Books on Board, which is an early literacy workshop where we teach parents about the importance of reading 15 minutes every day to their children and taking reading time beyond the bedtime routine and integrating it into our daily lives. Once they do that workshop, they can then borrow our book bags. We have about 75 book bags filled with toys, games, and books that can be borrowed from parents and families in the community. I can actually go directly to their house, bring their old bag, take their old bag, and bring them a new one. Again, no income guidelines or anything for eligibility, just if parents are interested in about the importance of reading to their children. So I really just wanted to, I do have some brochures that I can leave for you guys to all look over, but I just wanted to kind of give a face with the name. I'm sure you may have seen a few flyers here and there. We do always have the Brain Building in Progress logo on there, and just let you know who I am and why we're here. And I would welcome any of you to please stop into the office at any time. It's a bit of a diamond in the rough, but I make it work. And I'm really glad to be here, and thank you for taking the opportunity to allow me to come and introduce myself.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming. We appreciate your efforts and what you've done.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can get some of your literature out and get you known in the community.
Yeah, absolutely. I can come by again and drop off a stack of them out into any of the community areas that people can take as they go. I think there's 5 total, and I do have them in stacks of 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, absolutely, that would be great.
Well, yeah, you can leave some here and also with the town clerk.
Okay, excellent.
I just want to thank you for your work and also to stress the importance that particularly in small communities such as ours, generally the only kind of social service that we receive are basically financial ones, and even then it can be difficult where, if you are closer to Leominster, Fitchburg, or Worcester, there are more of these educational-based programs, so it's really great to have them right in Baldwinville, right kind of at the heart of our community in terms of where a majority of residents live, that live within walking distance of downtown there, and it's just a wonderful opportunity. And I just want to, and you've already said it, but just to restate as well that there are no income guidelines. This is not a financial need-based program.
No, absolutely not.
So anyone should feel comfortable coming out.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I appreciate you saying that, because I think that, with the lead agency of Montreat Opportunity Council, obviously their main objective is to diminish poverty by, helping out and empowering families. So with having that be our lead agency, there is that stigma that we are there for low-income families. However, we're just there for every family. Every family has different desires. I have some parents who come to my playgroups just because they're craving that adult interaction. Any of you have been stay-at-home parents or know of them, you can go a little stir-crazy and you just really crave that opportunity to talk to other parents and maybe vent about the fact that their child is up all night again for some reason. So it really is just a nice opportunity for parents to also get to know each other and for their children to socialize. So yes, thank you.
At the Independence Day on the Common on July 4th, a lot of families said to me that several that they've been to see you and that they were really happy.
Oh, excellent.
So,
Well, thank you.
and I know we had talked about a year ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm happy that things are working out for you.
Yeah, no, thank you. And they are. I'm really, really happy to be here. And I think that it is nice being such a small town that there is a lot of awareness brought out when you are in Fitchburg and you're in Leominster. Because Mock does actually have offices in the same place, for Quabbin, Fitchburg, Gardner, and I just happen to be the one for Templeton. And being so small, all of these other agencies are collaborating with these other organizations that are out there that are already established for Fitchburg and things like that, that in little Templeton we really don't have that many. So, I felt for a little while I was really just kind of reinventing the wheel, and then now by networking with all of you in the Historical Society and also the school committee as well. I have done some things in the Kiva Auditorium for parent education programming, and I'm really finally starting to really get that ball rolling to start to be really fellowship with the community, because it's a great town.
Thank you.
Another good opportunity though to reach the community would be at the craft fair in August. I think it's a huge thing, an information booth there.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I appreciate you saying that. I was there last year, and I had a musical guest there who did a gazebo and some children's music for families, and there wasn't really a ton of families at the moment in which he was performing, so I don't think I'll be doing that again, but I had reached out to Eva Darwin and Leclerc in collaboration for how I can be involved at the craft fair this coming up year. So thank you. Yeah,
It's a good event to reach the community.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That is how I've gotten a lot of my families, so yeah, it's great.
Well, thank you for coming, and feel free to come back if there's anything we can do to help you.
Okay, well, thank you.
All right. Selectmen comments?
I think we skipped over appointments.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. Okay, appointments are over the top there.
She's,
Need to
yeah.
get her on there.
Okay.
Ashley's gotta leave. She's off now, so we need more people.
So these are our appointments for today, correct? Okay. Can I make a motion or are we all set?
All right, we have appointments, myself and Julie Richard to the Developmental Center Reuse Committee, Darlene Leclerc to the Cultural Council, and also myself on the Insurance Committee. And I did see here that Julie's been cleared for the Ethics Commission to serve. Okay. All right, so we're all set there. We have a motion?
I make a motion that we approve the appointments as just read.
Second.
Any comments, questions? If not, Diane?
Yes.
Doug? Yes. Glenn?
Yes.
Julie? Yes. And I will vote yes. So, that's done. So we can go to selecting comments, Diane?
When was the last time that we met? Oh, so, okay, so I did attend the Independence Day, the reading of the Declaration. That was really it was lovely to be there. It's probably the best thing I can say. As Chief Bennett, other people, it was just a nice thing to take part in. I've usually gone to sit, but never actually did any of the readings, so it was fun. And then everything that was out on the common, I'm sorry that it rained afterwards, but there seemed to be a lot of people, and the church was packed. So I think that's probably the largest turnout that they've had, but it was really just a nice thing to do. So I appreciated being asked to do it.
Doug?
Yes, I've got a couple of things. The mac and cheese event was on the 4th at the Common, and it was very well attended. I think a lot of people had fun. There were a lot of kids playing the games and the tug of war. It was very popular. The Friends of the Templeton Elders raised about $3,000 to help with furnishings and things for the senior center. That's enough to finish purchasing the chairs for the dining room. So that was
awesome.
a great thing. And the other thing I'd like to talk about, which I know we've talked about it several times tonight, but the public hearing for the cable TV on Monday. It's really important, whether you are for it or against it, or you really have no opinion. It's important that we bring the community out to that hearing. The more community members we have at the hearing, the more support or emphasis that it will give in the negotiation process. You know, if you've got only 2 people who show any kind of interest, then you don't have as big a bargaining chip as if you've got 50 people that are interested. And the cable TV, the local government channel, I think it's really an underutilized but very important tool. I mean, it's a great way for us to get information out to the community. So even us as the town government don't utilize it nearly as much as we ought to. So I just think we need to, express to the community, so anybody that you talk to, I would encourage you to invite them to come on Monday the 20th to one of the public hearings, and hopefully we can get a good turnout.
Julie? Thanks? No. All right. I just want to maybe reinforce what Doug said. We're talking about a 10-year contract, and there are various services that are proposed. There's various new things we can do. So it's very important that people let us know, either come to the meeting, or if you want to send written comments to us prior to the meeting, that's fine. You can send it to the Board of Selectmen, P.O. Box 620 in East Templeton, or 1438, and let us know what you want. Hopefully it'll be no raise in the rates, right? And I also want to, I also read the declaration on the 4th, and I've done that for most of them since it started 11 or 12 years ago. And Diane's right, I've never seen that many people in the church before. It was really a great day. Also the festivities outside, the council, the Friends of the Elders, it was their extraordinary burger chef that brought the crowd out, right there. So with that, let's, I have to put my glasses on. Okay, we're going to go into executive session or Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21.3, to discuss strategy with respect to collective bargaining or litigation if an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the bargaining or litigating position of the public body. And I, as chair, so declare that's the case. Per MGL Section 38, Chapter 21.2, to conduct strategy sessions in preparation for negotiations with non-union personnel, or to conduct collective bargaining sessions or contract negotiations with non-union personnel. We will not come out in open session. We will adjourn when we're done the executive session. There will be no further business. We have a motion to go into executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Second? All right, Julie?
Yes.
Ken?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes?
Diane?
Yes.
And I vote yes. We will go into executive session and we will convene in 5 minutes.